Get yourself a cast net, mate. If you're talking about survival gear, I reckon I'll skip the fishing rod and all that sort of stuff. I'll grab a cast net and I'll be able to survive every day. All right, Diggs, so I can see ripples in the water. I'm gonna give this a crack. This is what I came for. That is dinner. Hey, lunch does not get any fresher and better than this. Righto, Diggities. I'm gonna be flying this drone just so in search of some mullet. Hopefully we find something. Because earlier we saw a big school of mullet and I missed out. So I'm gonna run this drone across the shallows here and see if we pick anything up.
Yep.
How far?
Keep walking forward.
How far?
Where that brown patch is, the second brown patch. Yep, right there.
That's all that?
Yep. Yeah, they're big ones. Oh, they're here now. I can see them still.
Got some. Got some. Two. Righto, Diggs. This is what I came for. So, two big ass sea mullet. Have a go at this. Hey family, we've got dinner tonight. Oh shit. Look at the size of this mama. That is huge. Hold on. And we've got one more. Hold on. There's a school there. Lloyd's just keep an eye on it and directed me where to cast the net, and voila, guys, that is dinner. It's not bait, this is dinner fresh. So here we go, guys. Cook, catch and cook. Oh, they're huge. Okay, Diggities, so here we are. My way, and there's plenty of ways. I'm just showing you what works for me. You don't have to copy me, but I'm just showing you if you want to learn how to throw a throw net. Or, while I got you, so with a throw net, there's a size limit. So you got a radius of 3 meters. So overall, your open span, your whole diameter is 6 meters. Just to clarify everything, and you have to have a license, and that's in Western Australia. Other states, I'm not sure about the rules, but there are rules, I'm pretty sure about that. So if you're unsure, check it up on the fisheries website. As we're talking, I see a mullet that is about to get in this net. Oh, it's going away. If I get this one, it'll be... Ah, oh, it's gone too far. So guys, once again, these are WA rules. I'm not sure what the rules are in other states, but I'm just letting you know the ones in WA. So with your net also, see the holes? The maximum size has to be 25 mil. Just be mindful of that. Nothing's twisted. So depending on the size of your net, I had a person commented, asked me what size net that you should use. So this is probably the biggest one. So it's about, just by looking at it, it's about, yeah, 3 meters already as it is. So legal. All right, guys. So first of all, loop it around your wrist and tie it off like that. And then just roll it up nice and neatly in your hand. Make sure your line is not twisted and knotted up. So make sure your net is also straight. So there you go, nice and straight. 1. So I'm going to go about, so I went 1, maybe 2, about there. And then you pick up your front, 1, 2, 3. So I'm picking up about 1/3. Then I'll roll over the top of my wrist like that. So just flick it over the top of your hand like that with your thumb on top. And then grab that bottom straight directly in front of you. Put that on top of that with your thumb holding it. So it leaves this open. Then I yank about half of that open. And then it's just a, watch. So it's just like a circular motion. I'm going to see how it goes. Ready? There you go. There you have it, guys. Hope you got something out of that. Comment down below. If there's anything you're unsure about, yeah, we can talk about it.
Oh.
All right, look at this, Diggs. This one almost got away. Got a hole through the net, so it's poking its head out. But anyway, well, I'm gonna pull it through it. But yeah, I had 2. I think I went through a hole as well. I might have to fix my net up. But nonetheless, another beautiful mullet, hey, for the table. There you go, guys. That's how you do it. I encourage everyone to get a casting net. Don't get the set net. There's a few more rules to it. But with a cast net, you're more likely to be able to, you know, cast and catch a fish anywhere. So within limits, because there are certain places got rules within like 200 meters or 400 meters within the entrance points. But yeah, get yourself a cast net, mate. If you're talking about survival gear, I reckon I'll skip the fishing rod and all that sort of stuff. I'll grab a cast net and I'll be able to survive every day. All right, here we go. Catch and cook. You. All right, diggities. That was hard work. Oh, not really, but it took a bit of effort just chasing the mullet. But yeah, came up pretty successful. So yeah, let me show you what we got. So we got 1 beautiful size sea mullet. 1. Let's have a look. Oh, and another one. That's 2. Oh, this is not so big, but still great size mullet. 3. And this is probably the biggest one out the lot. There we are. I've just put this all on ice. So there's 4 awesome size sea mullet. Voila. All right, so with all the little ones that we've got along the way, I'm gonna keep these for bait. These size, beautiful, perfect size for bait. And then, so while we're waiting, I've set up close to the shore here, just so if I do see any more sea mullet come past, I'll quickly grab the net and give it another go. show you a little bit of difference between the sea mullet and the ocean mullet. So these are still sea mullet, but when they're in the estuaries and creek, they tend to have a lot of mud in them, like in their guts. Hey, look, see all the guts? That's all mud and stuff like that. And all the Maori boys, all the cuzzies, hey, cuzzies, I've seen you guys eat this raw. Look, I don't care, you do you, but does it taste good or what? Because if it does, I might give it a crack down next time. Comment down below. So, I'm gonna keep the skin on, so I'll just scale it. So look, with scaling, guys, you can get your scaler thing, or you just simply do what I do and just use the back of your knife. But don't worry about your scalers, easy. People, you know, that, it's all scaled, done. I'm gonna keep the skin on for Louise and I like that crispy skin on our fish, so I'm gonna do it that way. See the back of your knife? Don't use the sharp part, obviously you're gonna cut into the fish. And that's it. Fish is scaled. That's it. So I'll fillet these now, Louise and I. I should have bleed the mullet before, but no. All yeah, I'm just trying to see if anything big floating around. There are small ones making ripples, but till we see the big ones. So, as we were. So I'm just gonna look at that. Come close, come over this side, Ted. Guys, that is a decent, nice slab of mullet. Without a lie, look. There you go. One for Louisa, look at that. That is a nice chunk. So, I believe we are having fish with salsa. So carb free, Louise and I are trying to be carb free. We're gonna go salsa wrapped with lettuce. That should taste pretty awesome. Try and get as much meat off as we can without wasting. All right, that is pretty much us right there. So look at that, guys, filleting. Come close. No, not bad, I reckon. Yeah, so all the blowies have a mung on the thing. All right, that looks good. That is going to be sensational. All right, just tidy this up. Make sure there's no bones in the middle, which I don't think there is. Rightio. Tie this one up. So with fish, when I leave the skin on, I like to score it just so the flavour can get in between the fish, in between the skin. I mean, yeah, get to the flesh through the skin. Like that, nice and simple. And as I'm cooking it, I'll just add some salt and pepper to it while it's cooking. Then drizzle a bit of lemon on top, And that's it for Louise and I. And it should be a really healthy meal. There you go, guys. Nice, scored. And there you go. So we'll cook it up on the electric fryer and get it cooked. All right, Diggity, so the frying pan's powered up by the PS2000. This is how practical this thing is. So, you know, just setting up on the foreshore, on the water side here, on the edge here. Just carry it across, carry it down, fire up all your electrics, and away you go. It's that simple. I'll put the link down below to iTech Well for one of these, guys. Grab one, game changer, excellent for camping, excellent for traveling with, to fire up all your electrical appliances, such as, you know, your portable fridge, coffee machine, all that sort of stuff, toaster, whatever you want to cook up, you're more than capable of doing that with the PS2000. So guys, once again, if you want one, links down below in the description, and get yourself one. Use my code BOMB for a further 5% discount. All right, guys, let's get cooking. Right, first of all, Diggs, oil. Or you can use butter, alternative. That's nice and level, see how it's not running off. All right, and then, so guys, one other handy hint too. With your fish, if you can try washing it in the fresh water, avoid it. It ruins the fish. But you can definitely wash it in the seawater, because obviously it's got salt. So yeah, so I've just rinsed this off in the seawater. Nice and salty, ready to go. So here we go. Yeah, the electric thing's ready. Electric frying pan's ready. We'll cook it up. Oh, have a look at that, hey? Just drizzle a lot bit on top. Yep. And guys, I'm gonna keep this as simple as possible. So I'm just gonna add a bit of seasoning on it. So that's the normal herb and there, salt. So that's all I use, and pretty much pepper on top, just to add a bit of seasoning. And then we'll flip it over and do the same on the other side. Bit of pepper. Then a bit of pepper. Beautiful. Lid back on. There we go. Now, I'm going to flip it over. Let's have a look on the other side. Oh, hey. Watch it. Oh, get that sizzling. Look at that. Nice and golden brown. Love it. Love it, guys. This is living. Look at that. Woo. All right, guys. We're ready to plate up. Fish is ready. So this is what I'm going to do. Put a slab of fish in there. Drizzle a bit of lemon. Oh, watch this lemon. That. We'll keep that there for the next one. Bit of salsa. Oh. Hey, lunch does not get any fresher and better than this. I'm telling you right now. Louise is licking her lips. Here we go. Have a look at that, guys. Fresh, healthy, very healthy, super healthy. I'll give it a go. So wrap it up like a wrap or a taco, whatever you want to. That is a 10 out of 10, 100%. All day. How about that? That is so good. Tell me what you think. Comment down below. I reckon I'm going to start catching mullet from now on. Start fishing. All right, guys. Bon appetit. Oh, God. All right, Diggity, so here we go with the rules of cast netting. Okay, first of all, you're allowed to cast net all over WA, regardless of where you are. Okay, you're allowed to, but there are specific rules and places that you cannot use them. So on that note, look it up depending where you are, where you're going, whether it's Exmouth or down south, Dunsborough, whatever. There's rules everywhere. So just look it up and get familiarised with where you can and cannot. But the rules are you can do it. Mentioning that, different rules apply to different methods of netting. So there's set netting where it's it's not permanent, but you place it in the water where it doesn't go anywhere, it just sits there and it catches whatever. And there's throw netting. Throw netting is more allowed all over the place, so because you're not causing any you're not setting any traps or like a set net permanently or for a long period. It's just simply throwing your net and hauling it in and off you go. So there's different rule applies everywhere. Look it up. WA, like I said, I've had comments about the rules and stuff. I'm not going to harp on and say, you're wrong about this, you're wrong about that, but you're allowed. Good. Just remember, license is a must. You need a license. If not, you'll get fined. So on that note, guys, I hope you get one, because throw netting is so much fun. I swear, with cast netting and throw netting, you're high likely to catch some, put it that way, than fishing with a rod. So depending what species you're after anyway, but usually when cast netting and stuff, be mindful. The rules are you cannot catch blue crabs or blue swimmer crabs, barramundi, trouts and stuff like that. So there's certain species of things that you can't catch or keep. So just be mindful of that. Depending on what species you're catching applies as well. So just look it up, guys. With throw netting, with cast netting, like I was going for mullet, I think I can keep about 30, or I think 10 kilos worth or whatever, something like that. But anyway, you're allowed to catch a fair bit. So get out there, go grab yourself a cast net, get your license and have a bit of fun. Guys, if you're struggling to find out where the rules are and stuff like that, I'll put the link down below. You can go have a look at all the rules, and it will tell you all the places and stuff like that, and what you're able to do and what you can't do. Well, that's it, guys. I'm done for the day, unless there's a school of mullet that comes by. But thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next one.